Hey guys, in this video I have the FeiyuTech Vimble 2 gimbal for your smartphone. I've done another review in the past with their SPGC. If you haven't seen it, check it out. A gimbal for your smartphone will make your videos many times smoother and less nauseating to watch, especially if there's a lot of movement in your environment. You can quickly see how much better your shots will be compared to handheld unstabilized video. Whether you're walking, in a car, or in a boat, the footage will look really rough and almost unusable if you don't have it stabilized. Here's some comparison shots I did. You can clearly see that the one using the Vimble 2 is much better. With FeiyuTech's current model, the Vimble 2, I think they made some good improvements. They have the more premium SPG line, but if you don't need all the fancy features, then the Vimble series is a good compromise if all you want is smooth, stabilized video. Unlike some other gimbals where you need counterbalances to swap out in order to balance your smartphone on the gimbal, with the Vimble 2, it's just as simple as pulling the arm in and out. It's super quick to adjust it for any smartphone. Once you have it roughly balanced, you can power on your gimbal and it will do the rest. It's made out of plastic, but I don't think this is a big deal. It seems to be lighter and just as durable. Compared with my other gimbals that were made out of metal, the Vimble 2 doesn't feel cheap or delicate. It still has a sturdy feel to it. One really cool feature is that you can extend another 18 centimeters or so for use as a selfie stick. Not many gimbals have this option, and this will be a major plus for selfie stick users. I don't plan to use this gimmick too often, but it's a feature that is there for consideration. It comes with a custom molded travel case to hold the gimbal itself and all the accessories. I think this is a really nice addition since most gimbals won't come with a custom case and you'd have to probably shell out another $20 or $30 to get one that might fit. This one was designed specifically for the Vimble 2 and will make it great for travel. It comes with detachable tripod legs that screws onto the base. Again, a nice little addition that usually costs another $10 separately. So for the price point of around $100, you're getting really good value from it. The Vimble 2 has a micro USB port for charging. In addition, it has a separate micro USB port that can be used to charge your smartphone while it's being attached to the gimbal. It even comes with the necessary cables for the various USB plugs like Lightning, Micro, and USB-C. Even though the Vimble 2 is designed for smartphones, you can use them with action cameras like GoPros or various clones using this adapter. You attach it to this bracket using a couple of screws, and then you can clamp it onto the gimbal using this adapter. They do make gimbals specifically for action cameras, but this is a good compromise because now you can use it with a smartphone as well as a GoPro. I find the joystick on the gimbal a little hard to use because there's not a lot of grip, so I stuck this adhesive pad onto the joystick and it's a lot easier to move the stick around. And you can pick these up at the dollar store. They're $1 a pack and I only need one, but I use this around the house for doors and stuff like that, and this fits perfectly on this joystick. The Vimble 2 uses the VCool app, but I honestly don't use it. I prefer to use Filmic Pro instead. The VCool app is great since it fully integrates with the gimbal for shutter control. The various functions are controlled with the mode button. It runs in panning mode by default. This is where the roll and tilting axis is fixed. If you tap the mode button once again, it will lock all the axes, and tapping it again returns it back to panning mode. A double tap puts it into follow mode, which will allow panning left and right and tilting up and down, and only the roll is fixed. If you hold down the trigger, it will lock every single axis no matter what mode you're in. Triple tapping it will switch it to the front camera if you're using the VCool app, and if you tap it 4 times really quickly, it will put it into manual mode where you set the start and end points of the gimbal motion. This is great if you want to do a time lapse or video and have it move to and from the predetermined starting and end points. So at the end of the day, the real test is the actual results with the Vimble 2 in action. In this shot, I'm just walking and strolling around, and as you know, when you walk, it does introduce a bit of bobble in the video. The Vimble 2 does help counteract a lot of that motion. As you start to walk faster or run, this action will be a lot more noticeable. Going up and down stairs will also introduce a lot of unwanted movement in the video. I can say without hesitation, if you want your videos to look a lot better, a gimbal is a must-have item for any videographer. At this price point, the Vimble 2 is a very good option considering all the extra stuff that it comes with. So whether you buy this from FeiyuTech or other brands, you can't go wrong. With that being said, any sort of gimbal is better than no gimbal. It's one of those tools that you'll see more and more people use until maybe one day when smartphones come with really good multi-axis onboard image stabilization. Until then, these types of gimbals will minimize a lot of the unnecessary motion. Anyways, that's it for this review. Check out my other videos and I will see you next time.